Okay, 9:30. So we start streaming. So if you want to check your phone, you should be able to see it here. I think so. Not yet. Start already. Kena tunggu aja. Is it up? I also not sure. Celsius. Who is Celsius? Yeah, it should be up already. I see a. Yeah, it's live already. Got? I got already. It's a screen like that lah.
Is this video?
That one is. You subscribe. Then it should be out in a short while.
So must subscribe first.
You subscribe, then you will inform you when I'm live. It's live lah. Now it's live. Yeah. I no. That one is to show you say next time. Like if you subscribe, then I publish live or whatever. It's easier lah. Okay. I think I don't know got sound or not. I think should have sound lah. People can hear me. Okay. Good morning everyone. So today we are going to cover Olympus Workspace. I will go through the user interface and everything lah. So the idea is to allow you to use the software effectively. I think the most important thing is the organizational feature. The editing features are there. It will provide you with basic editing, not Photoshop level. So basic editing. Like you want to adjust exposure, you want to change the color. Okay, it has quite good editing function, but it is not going to be like Photoshop. Okay, so please understand that. But it has very good management feature that it allows you to manage your photos, how you want to organize your photos, how to import the photos, or even if you shoot, let's say, time lapse, and then after you shoot the time lapse, you want to combine it with a video. It has those functions available. Okay, so we're going to start now. Okay, so when you start the Olympus viewer, this is what you get lah. Okay, so this is the whole interface. Now if you can see my mouse, okay, so we are going to talk about the whole screen, the structure of the software. Okay, now this bar is your toolbar. This is the basic functions that you have. You have your import, your export, okay, your raw converter using the camera. Then this is the additional functions that is available called lighten composite and focus stacking. Then your panorama, okay, your what is it called, time-lapse movie, okay. Then your print, okay. Now I will cover it later. Now I'm just going to go through it first. This is your slideshow function, okay, and this is your rotation function, okay. So you're going to rotate your photos, you can click here, okay. Now this on top here is your viewer function. That means this area, this center area, this area, this whole area. Okay, so you have a few viewing type. This is all thumbnails, so you will see all thumbnail form. Okay, then you have your thumbnail at the bottom, okay, and then you have thumbnail on your left, okay, and then this one is a float window. I don't want to click this because you will jump out everything. So that means if you have two monitors, you can actually separate your interface out. And then this one is a full screen view. Okay, it allows you to see your picture in full screen. Okay, and then this one, this side, this top one are your tools. Okay, so if you look at it, this one is this side. Okay, this one is filter at the bottom. This one is your properties. This one is your edit, and then this is your history. Okay, okay, now we come to the other side. So this side, your left hand side, you have this one. This is your the browser. That means it's your computer lah. So this is where computer location are your desktop and all this stuff, where you keep your file. Okay, currently we are here, this folder. So the folder that you click, it will be like that. So if you change folder, you click it, it will show up like this. Okay, so you can browse your various different folders that is available. Okay, now at the bottom you will see last import and then Olympus capture. Last import is whatever that you last imported. That means how many pictures that you last imported. So if you click that, it will show you your last import. Let's say you just imported 3 pictures and you cannot find the last 3 pictures that you imported. You click that, it will show you the 3 last pictures. Okay, the next one is Olympus capture. Now Olympus capture is what you call when you use the software connected to your camera and you shoot directly from the camera, that means tethered to your desktop, then it will show up there. Okay, now this one is your collection. Now I will go into collection in a short while. Just understand it's there first. Now this one is your filter. The filter is allow you to shortlist the images that you have categorized. Let's say you rated your photos 1 to 5 star or separate to different colors. Okay, you want to see only JPEG files or RAW files or movies only. These are where you control it. Okay, now on this side, this is your right hand panel, which is the properties, which is this one, the eye. The properties will show you your file information. So basically is that you will have everything. If you click here, if you click your camera, it will tell you when you shoot it, what camera you used to shoot, what lens you used to shoot, the focal length, the aperture, the shutter, everything. If you use a GEM1X, even the GPS information is there or everything. Okay, so your file name, your file size, okay, your EXIF data. These are important things, the things that you want to know when you want to know. Okay, okay. Then the next one is your edit function. Now this edit function is the function that we always use. So the basic one, you have multiple tabs. Okay, the first one is your favorites. That means that sometimes after you edit your photos, you find that, okay, I like to be edited in a particular way. Maybe you only use exposure compensation, contrast, and let's say color only. So you can actually customize it to show only 3 things. Okay, now I'm going overview first. Okay, this is not in detail, we're going in detail. Now next one is your crop tool. So this is where you crop basically. Then the 3 circles are the main edits. So you have your exposure compensation, white balance, picture mode, adjust color clarity, dehaze, tone curve, and all the others. Okay, later we'll go in detail. Then the next one is the color palette. The color palette will give you your color control, your art filters, and your vignetting. That means you want to make the side a little bit whiter or blacker. Okay, then this is your lens control. That means the lens, you have shading compensation, aberration, distortion correction, your keystoning. Okay, and then you want to flip your image. Okay, then this one is your sharpness, your unsharp masking, your noise, and such. Okay, this one is your stamping tool. This is actually a very basic stamping tool. It is not so intuitive. I wouldn't recommend you use it. You want to use it, you can use it. Okay, and then the last one is the red eye. Now the red eye is sometimes you take certain pictures with your cameras and you find that there's a red eye in your person's eye. Then you use this tool to define the red eye and mark off. The software will do it for you. Okay, now besides that, if you look at the bottom, this last row here, okay, now you will see some basic information, which is your file, okay, number of selected files, how many files are there, the number of selected files, okay, your file name, the date when you shoot your photo, okay, the resolution, that means your pixel dimension, and then the camera that you shot with, the file size, the aperture, shutter, okay, ISO, okay, and your focal length. So these are basic EXIF data. So you don't have to go and find. Every time you move to another file, it will automatically change accordingly to the file. Okay, so you don't have to go and find when it's always there. Okay, so this is a very important function. Okay, now we come to this main area, this whole thing, this big thing. Okay, this is called the viewport. Okay, this is where you view your image. So we start with the most fundamental operational things that you need to do lah. Okay, how to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, now to zoom in, zoom out, you have these controls here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, minus zoom out. Okay, plus zoom in. Okay, and then this one you can lock it to a certain zoom ratio. Let's say you always like to check your file at 200%. You click it there and you will always go to 200%. Okay, this is something like you use often. You want to check your file whether it's sharp or not lah. Okay, so you use this function. This is 1 to 1, that means it's 100%. And then this one is zoom to window. See the whole file. Okay, now you can actually use the shortcut key if you want to. Now if you look at the center part which I show you here, this is where the shortcut key I'm going to show. Okay, now we are now at the first one. Okay, now to go to this one, okay, is press. If I press this key, option is control on your side. See the icon? See this icon? My one is a Mac, so this is called I call it the Apple key, command. Okay, on the PC is control. Press control. Okay, then press alternate 0. Okay, so it's control alternate 0. You will bring your picture to the second icon, which is 100%. Okay, now the third zoom, this is called a user set zoom, is control shift 0. Will bring you to the next one. Shift 0. Okay, so this is where you these are the commands. Now, okay, back to original is control 0. So always remember 0 is your zoom. Okay, it's like a shape 0 encompassing. So control 0, zoom everything. Control alternate 0, 100%. Control shift 0, your setting. Okay, and then if you want to zoom in slowly, step by step, is control. You see the plus minus beside the 0 or not? If you minus, you become smaller. See, if you plus, you will become bigger. It's equal but actually if you see your keyboard, it's plus and minus. Okay, so these are basic control for you to zoom in and zoom out quickly. If you don't want, you can use this toolbar here. Okay, now there is another thing that actually you need to, if you want to move around and then you don't want to change your zoom, there's a way one. Okay, so you go to window, you will see here navigator. Okay, just click navigator. Hello.
Window.
Navigator. It's called. Go here, window, show navigator. Hey guys, those to the on YouTube, if you want to chat, you can chat. If I do see any message or any question, I'll try to answer. Okay. Now, when you see your navigator, how is it? Is it like this? Is it like this? Is it like this? Yes? Okay. So Olympus Workspace allows you to dock whatever floating window anywhere you want. Okay. To dock is very simple. Just click, drag. You'll see there's an icon here. See this icon? See? Okay. If you move here, you see there's this icon. This icon. See that? Okay. This is the places that you can dock it to. Okay. If you like to be on your left hand side, also this one cannot. Okay. So if I put it here, you will dock like this. Okay. So if I change it again, now if I come here, if I put it down here, I can dock it to the bottom. So it's now docked to the bottom of the UI lah. Okay. Okay. Now why do I want to introduce you to the navigator? The navigator is very useful sometimes when you zoom in, but you don't know where you're zooming into. Okay. So the navigator will show you exactly where you are. So let's say if you do a 200% zoom. Okay, and you're in here, and then you don't know where you are. Okay, so by clicking this, you can actually move it around, you see, to view where you are quickly. Okay, so the navigator is quite useful. So if you go back to 1:1, you see the navigator size will change accordingly. Okay, so this navigator is quite useful. So normally I will tell you to dock your navigator to your right hand side bottom corner. Okay, now to hide the navigator, you can go back to window, click this, and then you will hide. Okay, but if you see there's a shortcut there actually, okay, which I will show you later because that one I have to do all together, then only it's easier to remember, otherwise it's very difficult to remember. Okay, so this is the basic function of your viewport. Okay, now so to navigate among your thumbnails, you can click this. Okay, you zoom back first. Okay, so you click this to go through your various images. Let's say if you don't like, let's say you have a lot of images. Okay, case in point. Okay, here I think I have a lot of images. I want to see all my images so that I can do a basic selection. So this is what you need to do. You don't have to use this anymore. You can click this, which will show you all the thumbnails. Okay, now once you're in this mode, okay, you can see that this bottom part, you have this zoom tool. Okay, if you click this once, you'll make it bigger. You can change the size of the icon. Okay, now once you're in this mode, usually is that you are not changing your folder anymore, correct? Because you're already in that folder. So you want your maximum space you have for you to look at all your thumbnail. Okay, now if you look at your left hand most, you will see this triangle icon. If you click it, you will hide your browser. Okay, on this side also, if you click this, you will also hide. Now you have full area for you to slowly choose the images that you want to pick up. Okay, so now we come to the section how to make selection. Okay, how do we rate and change things? Okay, now if you look at this, I have two girls here, I think. Okay, so I have two girls here. So let's say I want to separate the girls out. I want one girl so that when I can filter it, so I know, okay, I want to look at this girl only or this person only. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You can do it like this. You click the icon, click the picture. Okay, then you see here, below here, see the color. Okay, you can set by using this, so it becomes a pink color one. Now you can select multiple like this. Press shift to select multiple. Okay, continuously. If you want to select like this, let's say this one and this one and this one, then you press Control. Okay, or on the Mac is Command. Click, then you can select like this. See, you can jump it all around. Okay, so these are basic functions of Windows. If you know, it is very normal. This one is usable in any software. It's not only Olympus. Okay, so we are going to select all of this because same person. Okay, then we are going to mark it. So you can mark it from here. Okay, at the bottom. Everybody got it? Or if you want to use the shortcut key, it is Command 1. Okay, so if you look closely, this color labels is Command 1 or Control 1 on the PC. Control 1, Control 2, Control 3, Control 4, Control 5, Control 6, Control 7. Okay, so if you are used to it, you know the function, it's actually easier to use shortcut key. Just press Control. So we are going to mark every one of these as the what I call pink color. Okay, so up to here. So this girl, I will put it under Control 2. Okay, so any more? Yeah, we have 3 more. So I'm going to select this, Control 2. Okay, so you can actually zoom in to the size you want to see lah, up to you, up to this size maximum. So this one allows you to zoom in and zoom out to view your thumbnails. Okay? Now, so with this, let's say you only want to look at, let's say, only the blue girl. Okay? So bring back your this one. Okay, anybody the filter not on? Can you see this panel, the filter panel? Can or not? On your left hand side. Yes, everybody can see? On your left hand side, it is on the left hand side. Can you see? It has colors. Yes, yes, everyone? Yes? Okay, so this is your filter. So now we are going to filter only the blue ones. Okay, so you see color mark? You click on the blue, now it only show you the blue. Okay, so after you have already categorized, maybe in one folder you have like different subjects, maybe it can be cat and dog or houses and landscape. You want to separate, it's up to you, it's up to your own way. This is just an idea for you to set in motion only. Okay, so now we want to pick the photos that we like. Okay, so when you are in this mode, usually we will need to look at a bigger picture so that we know what you're looking at. So when that happens, you can change this to this, okay, which will bring you to this mode. Now, if you look at this, you'll find that actually it's okay, but the picture not big enough. Okay, so you can switch to this, which will give you a bigger picture. Now, you can actually toggle quickly. If you want to switch between the two of them quickly, very easy. No need to go and move your mouse and press on. Press the tab key. The tab key. Just press the tab key, you can switch between them. Okay, very easily. Okay, so once we are here, this is what you need to do. Now we want to rate the pictures. We want to see which one are the good ones, which one are the not good ones. Okay, so what you need to do is use your arrow key. You use the arrow key to move between the pictures. Okay, so let's say this picture I like. Okay, so you can actually mark it with a star. Okay, you see my mouse? See it? So if you click here, you'll become 1 star. Okay, and then if you really like it, you can click 5 star. Okay, now my advice is don't put 5 star. When I first started, I always put 5 star. Oh, I like this one, put 5 star. I put 5 star. It is very good to have 5 star when you have like 500 images. When you have 300,000 images, it is a nightmare to have 5 star because you don't know which are the really good ones. Okay, so what I always tell people is the one that you like, 1 star. The one that you really like, 2 star. The one that you think is bloody awesome, 3 star. Okay, the 4 and a 5 star is reserved one. You know not, it's for the best of the best in the whole portfolio. Or this is the best. Or that one only 5 star. Okay, or 4 star. You keep the 4 and a 5 for emergency use. You use the 1, 2, 3 for your primary selection, so that you have stars for you to use. Okay, this is something I can let you know. You guys have been doing this for a long time, and I know that we get into this trouble. If you start putting 5 star, you'll find that, oh yeah, it's 5 star, but it's not good enough already. Okay, now how to do this quickly? Now, very quickly, you see on your keypad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the stars. Don't press alternate. Don't press control. Whatever. If you press 2, it is 2. If you press 3, it is 3. If you press 1, you will change to 1. If you want to remove the star, press 0. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Simple. Okay, now this, when you go to Lightroom or other software, same. It uses the same keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everybody uses the same. So this is called rating. How you rate your images. Okay, so let's say I'm going to rate my images simply. Okay, I like this one. I like this. Okay, let's say I like this one also. I don't like this one. I okay with this one. I don't like this one. Okay, I like this one. Okay, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I like this one. I like this one. Okay, I like this one. I don't like this one. This one. Okay, so let's say done. So I've selected my images. Okay, so now I want to see only my 1 stars. Okay, the rest I didn't select, I don't want to see anymore. So same thing, go to your filter, your rating, just click your 1 star. Once you click your 1 star, you will only show up 1 stars. So from 1 star, you can move on, okay, to the next one. To the next one, to let's say to 2 stars. Maybe I don't like this one. I see my email, I don't like this one. So if you want to remove the 1 star, just press 0, it will be removed. Okay, and then you can go on. Okay, so now we have these 2 images that's very similar. See? Okay. So what you can do is you can actually do this. You see, this is one. See this icon here. This one allows you to compare 2 images. So you can click your second image. Okay, sorry. Click here. Okay, see this one 1 and 2. See not? If you move down to the second one and click 2, you will move to 2. So you can compare 2 images together. Okay, now you can also zoom in. Let's say I'm coming here. Now if I click 1 to 1, you see zoom in to both of them. Okay, so you can actually fix your zoom. Okay, so if you have 2 very similar images, and then you are not sure which one is sharper or whatever, you can use this tool to check. Okay, so this is your compare tool. Okay, so this is how you do it lah. This is how you categorize your images. Okay, so you have basic filters like this for allowing you to organize your picture better. Now, once you exit Olympus Workspace, when you come back, the stars and the color label will still be there, it won't be deleted. So you don't have to remember. It will remember from you. That's the whole objective. Okay? Okay, so this is the basic one. Now we come back to this folder. Just now the boring one. I know that one more exciting. Let's turn off. Okay, turn off is here. Okay. Now, if you look closely at the icons, you will see this. You can see this. See R plus J. And then the pencil here. Okay, R plus J means RAW and JPEG. That means I have 2 files. I shot RAW plus JPEG. Okay, now we are viewing the RAW file. Okay, now if you look at the bottom here, see this one? Now it shows RAW highlighted. Can you see? See on your own computer? Can or not? If you have RAW plus JPEG, then only you'll be able to see this. If it's not, it won't show. Okay, now if you click it, now it changes to JPEG RAW. And then you see now the J is highlighted. So what you're seeing now is the JPEG file, not the RAW file anymore. Okay? So Olympus Viewer allow you to switch between them. Okay? If you view the JPEG file, it's slightly faster, especially for when you're picking pictures and stuff like that. Okay? If you use your RAW files to pick, it will be slower. Okay? Because the images has to be processed. Whereas the JPEG file is processed already, so you just read in it. Okay? Now, what if you want to see both of them together? Okay? You can also. You go to Photos, Display RAW JPEG together. There's one called Do Not Display Together. Then it will show you your JPEG, your RAW, JPEG, your RAW. Okay? So you show all of them. Okay? Now I'm a very lazy person. I will cut short one. So it's actually Control Option R. It will show you RAW. Okay? Control Option J will show you JPEG. Control Option S for separate will show you both of them separate. Okay? So you can choose between them. On your keyboard is like that. That's the keyboard shortcut. Okay, so we are going to switch back to R. Okay. Okay? Any question? Ada soalan? Boleh? Boleh ya? Okay. Okay. So you are okay with it? Henry okay oh?
Visualize.
Huh? Visualize? Apa tu visualize? Tu buku dia saya. Boleh lu kerja folder? No, if there's a delay, switch to JPEG. JPEG will be faster. Kerja. Nah, bawa terus ni. Nah, terus. Bawa siapa? Ah, off receiver. Off. Okay. Okay now everyone. Okay ya. Okay. Okay ya, everyone. Okay. Okay. Now if you look on your keyboard, you see NM, comma, full stop, and slash. Can see now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, can see now? Okay. Then rows of keys actually controls and wait, don't press first. You go haywire. Wait let me just bring back the. Okay. This is N. This is N. Your properties is comma. Your edit this panel. Okay, is full stop. Then history is this one. This one. Your navigator is this one. Okay. Now, in order to access them, you have to press Option. Alt ALT on the Windows. You press Alt N and C, you will see the collection disappear. If you press Alt N, your filters will disappear. You hide it's not disappear it's not disappear, okay? And then if you press like Alt slash, your navigator will hide. Okay? So these are the things that you can do quickly. Sometimes it mess up your thing and then you cannot find things. That's the idea. So usually like filters, when you first start out, you don't use. So you just press Option and disappear. The collection also don't use, disappear. So you have a bigger area for you to browse. Okay? So these are some shortcut keys that you can use effectively so that you can navigate the Olympus Workspace better. Okay? Now, how many of you import your photos to Workspace? Nobody does that. Okay? Now, so I'm going to show you why you should do that. Okay? Now, I'm going to start with I have a folder ready. Now, you see here? Okay? When you click, there are three functions. Import from camera, import from via Wi-Fi, import from specified location. Now, if you insert an SD card, you will import from camera. If you have an EM1X, you can import directly via Wi-Fi. No need to connect cable. Okay, there's a function available. Import from specified location means that you have copied the pictures to the computer and then import from the folder. Okay, now import from camera has one function that is, if let's say you always shoot already, you never delete your file. Then you import already, you don't know which one you import already, you forget. So if you use import from camera, right, after you import the workspace, the workspace will mark your file inside your card, say that this file has been imported. So the next time when you import, you can actually tell workspace to omit those that you have imported. Okay, so there's this function. Now, if you do import from specified location, it will not. Okay, it does not omit one. And then if Workspace discover that you have two files with the same name, it will never delete them. Okay, let's say you have this file name P1010001. Then you have another file also P1010001. If you import this one is already in your computer, and then you import this file into the same folder. The second file will become P1010001-01. You will never delete your file. Okay, so it's very safe. So you don't have to worry. Okay, the only problem is if you have only 3 or 4 files, no problem Like me, I cannot tahan You have like 5,000-6,000 files and you die every time to rename the file like crazy. Okay, so this is the thing, the caveats that I have to tell you. So now we are going to do import from specified location because I don't have it in the camera. So I'm going to go to my desktop. I think I have one folder ready. Desktop. Okay. I hope I remember the name of the folder. Okay, CM Chow. No. Sky. Wait, I need to check. Sorry. Just give me a second. Sorry, forgot. Download. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I forget it. Let's go to my import. Import from specified location is actually not here. It's under downloads. Where is it? Downloads. Okay, so I have this folder called import demo. Now, once you click the folder that you want to import from, you click OK. This happens. Okay. Now, once you see this, you already kinchong already. I cannot see my picture. Then how am I going to select my picture? Okay. So this was what happened to me the first time because I was lazy. See? Okay. Always very simple. Learn software is like this. When you open a software, right, look at the center, then look at the four corners. Always one. Standard one. Okay. So if you look at your corners, you will see this icon. Now you can see all your pictures already. Okay. Now the best part is you can see the pictures. You can actually still zoom into your pictures. See? You can see all the pictures how you want to view it. Okay. Now beyond that, you can actually change the time. So if you shoot right in multiple days you can actually tell Olympus viewer to show me today one only. Let's say you want to import today's picture. You just have to click today If I click, nothing happen You click, it will disappear because I didn't show any picture today So it will show you today. Okay, the most recent images. That means the newest images in your card. Okay, of that day. Okay. And then if you want, you can even do this. You can recent month, recent week, or even specify a period. Okay, so I roughly know this one is short, I think 2018. Let's go down. 2018 December. Okay, I want to see only my December 11.
So excuse me, how to open the import file now?
Oh, sorry, you didn't get that.
How to search for the file?
Now wait. Let me go back again. So you click this icon. Got not? Okay, then import from specified location. Import from specific location. Okay, then find your folder.
Find.
No, you will come out this one. Select folder.
Oh, there's folder.
So you choose your folder for your Windows one. I think if it's on your desktop, you have to go to.
I didn't put folder, then I just simply click import it. Okay, just press this. Then import specified. If
you're importing from
This one already.
this one is last imported. So now this is new one.
No, already. This one.
Import that means we done already.
Then how to open back? This one.
Just click.
This bit here.
Your filter is on. Off your filter. Your filter is on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we go back. So we go to your import demo. Okay. So let's say you're on a holiday, and then you go on holiday on a certain date, and you want to find the pictures, let's say on 2 particular days only. So you can actually set your import specified period. That means starting and end time, even to the day, to the hour. You can only find pictures that were shot during a specific day at a specific hour. Okay, so you can use this filter function to import your pictures. Okay. Now besides that, let's say I only want to see all the movies that I took with my camera only. I don't want to see anything else. You can actually click your movie. Okay, I don't have any lah. No, should be all time. Sorry. Then you will only show me the movie files. You can actually still zoom in and zoom out. Okay. So you can actually zoom in and zoom out and check everything. Okay. Or if you have JPEG and RAW and you want to import the JPEG file, also can. Okay. So you have your filter functions available. Okay. So we are going to just import everything. So I'm going to turn this off. Okay. I'm going to just import everything. Now before we import everything, come here, look here. Okay. The first one is your folder that you're importing to. I'm currently importing into a subfolder under Olympus Workspace. It's up to you where you want to put it. If you want to put it in your D drive, it's fine. It's up to you. Okay, you can set it wherever you want it to be. Now, create subfolder with shoot date automatically. This is something which I try to tell people it is a good way to do it, because sometimes when you're in a rush, you don't have the time to go and name your folder. So we usually just put it in a folder with the date, easier to remember. So we set the one yes. Now the other one is save video to subfolder. Now that's up to you whether you like that way or don't want. If you like it that way, that means under that date, you will create another folder called video. So your video and the photos are separated. Okay, Olympus will, the workspace software will do it for you automatically. You don't have to do anything. Okay, now the one thing that I will advise you to do is come to advanced settings, open up advanced settings. Now why? Now default Olympus will set this YYYY_MM_DD. Okay, this is the Olympus style. Okay, the problem is once you go to other software don't use this style. So we try to use the one that is more standardized one. So my advice is to use YYY-MM-DD. Okay, if you use this later on when you import into Lightroom or whatever, you don't have to go and rearrange everything. You just synchronize and everything will be okay. Okay, so this is something I would suggest lah. Okay, now inside your advanced setting, you can actually rename your file while it's importing. So when you import the file, you can actually rename the file. Up to you. So there's a lot of option lah. So if you go inside here, there's a lot of control. You can set like choose the kind of you can organize by shoot date and time. If you want your files to be very unique lah, that means at the time you shoot, you want the file name to be that date, time, then you use this shoot date and time. So you name YYYMMDD, then plus time, and then you can put your if you have multiple Olympus camera, you can actually use a what you call optional string, and then just put a name like EM1, EM5, up to you. Okay, it's up to you one. Okay, so this one allows you to customize your file, or you want to put your name, it's fine also. Okay, so this is, I think you have to go in and explore this. But I don't cover this. I usually don't like to rename my files. I'm very particular about that. Okay, but some people are. So this is the setting I would recommend. Just change this to YYY-MM-DD, so that it's a bit more universal. Okay. Okay, so once done, we are going to just click import. Now this one, browse image immediately, means that once the files are imported, you open these files. Okay, so we are going to import all images, and then you will bring it in. Okay, so now it's inside here already. Okay, so you can see all the files is here. So if you see there's this arrow, means there's video lah. Huh? There's video inside. Okay. So what you do is actually when you're in this folder browsing, you can also see it here. There's a folder here also. So you can double click. It's like Explorer. If you use Explorer, it is the same. It is actually the same. All functions are the same one. So you can access it. So now you see everything has been arranged for you, arranged by date. See, now it's imported from this is 2018 December 10, right? And then you have December 11, December 12, correct? Okay. So that's why I always tell you, please set your camera's time and date before you go out and shoot. It's very important. If you set it, then your files all will have the time and date, correct? Okay. Then you don't come back, hey, everything. Why my file is the same time and date? Then you cannot sort your files. Okay. So this is the way to do it. Okay. So this is the fundamental importing function. You can import directly from camera. You can plug in a cable. You can use your SD card. You can actually copy the file to your desktop first, and then only import. It's up to you. Completely up to you. Okay, I'm showing how the thing is being copied to the computer, so you know what is happening. Okay, everybody okay? Okay, so now we come to the next part. Okay, before we go there, I give you another one. We go here. Okay, I want to rotate my pictures. Okay, so to rotate is this icon. Okay, so if you cannot remember, use this icon, but I will still teach you the shortcut key lah. The shortcut key is Control R, Control rotate. Okay. Okay. So these are the functions that allows you to do things a bit more quickly lah. You don't have to remember one. Actually, most of the key shortcuts are here if you go through and see it. But I try to explain it so that you understand lah. Like just now, you want to see your RAW plus JPEG separately is Control Alternate S separate lah. Okay. So this is how we view the files. Okay, now we come to this part. I want to talk about this one, the icons. Okay, now if you look closely, there's this symbol here, RAW1. See not? RAW1. And then you now see like this symbol, you see? You can see, not? It's like a double image. That one is high res. Okay. Now, if you see this, Olympus is telling you that picture that you shot is actually a sequential shot. That means you press multiple shots. Okay. An example would be okay. So you can see now. So you can see the shots. See the bird shots, not? Okay, let me just close this down. Okay, you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. Stop. Right. So that means that when I press, you will burst. Then if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean 4 times. Okay. So this one is very useful. Why? Because sometimes actually the 4 shot is very similar. So it's very difficult for you to know which one was it. This is where it comes into full use. Okay. Now we are going to go back to this page. Okay. Now once you're here, you will see here. You see this? Now you can actually do this. You see there's a 4 one, which now put 4 images together. Okay. Now so if you know that you shot 4 shots, you can actually click 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you have 4 shots, which is very similar one. Your objective is to zoom in 100% to check where all 4 shots, which one is the sharpest. Okay, so let's move the thumbnail to the left hand side. Now then use your zoom tool. Okay, you can press Control Alternate 0 to go to 100%. Now everyone will go to the same 100%. You wait for a while to render. Okay, then it will show you. Now if you move, okay, if you move, you see everyone moves together. Okay, that means that your image, the center point is the same. So when you move, everybody move together. So if you shoot and then the thing is aligned together, it is good. Okay, but sometimes cannot one. So this is when this comes into play. See this one? Now if you turn it off, then you can actually move one by one already. Okay, let's say I want to see the eye only. So I want to compare all the eyes. So I click the second one, I go to the eye. Then I click the third one, I move to the eye also. Everyone about similar lah. Okay, then you come to here. Okay, so now we have similar already. Now once you do that, you can actually lock it back. Okay, once you lock it back, they stay in position already. So when you move, right, everybody move exactly. See? So that means that you can check your focus easily. See? So if you want to see, let's say the end part of the hair, which one is the sharpest? Okay, this is how you do it. You can even zoom in another level if you set it higher. Let's say if you set it to 200%, if you click this, you will go in. Okay, so this is how you use this function. Okay, to allow you to zoom in and check your files quickly, because sometimes you need this function, because something you want to check, you take 3 shots and you know which one is the sharpest or which one is the nicest or whatever. So this one allows you to do that. Okay, so if you zoom out, then it will look like this. So it allows you to compare up to 4 files. Okay, so you can do it this way. Okay, you can do it this way. Okay, you can do it this way. This one is 2 lah. So this one allows you to actually compare your files. Okay, so after that, when you're finished, click back this one, this icon, which will bring you back to your single window. Okay, this single window. Okay, so this is how the function works. Okay, so we're going to turn back on this. Okay, before we go back, any questions online or not? Cannot see lah. Okay. Okay. Okay, any questions from the floor? Anybody? Ada soalan, ada apa? Anything? No? My explanation so good, man. Okay, so now we come to the part where we want to edit. Okay, so let's say I go to a picture. Let's see what I have. Let's see. Which one you all want? Which one you all want? Yang mana satu? Pilih. Okay, I can show you this. I think this is quite nice. Okay, I shot this in Guatemala, Taiping, Perak, Taiping, right? Guatemala, Tapa. I shot in Tapa, Guatemala. Go inside. So it's a very nice place. Okay, now I'm going to show you this one. I've already edited. If you look at this icon, I've already edited quite a lot of stuff. Okay, those that have a thick one, that means got editing. It means I got changed already. Okay. Okay, so you can see from all here. Tone curve, tone curve don't have. Dehaze got. Clarity don't have. Okay. Adjust color got. White balance got. Okay. Exposure compensation got. Okay. So I'm going to show you. This is the after I've edited. So I'm going to show you the before. This is the before. Okay. Now, if there's a very subtle difference only, if you look at it, not a lot of difference, but there is difference. Okay, if you look closely, you see that this part is now more punchier. Drags your eye over you. This one is softer. Okay, and then the color here also changes a little bit. So this is a simple function. By pressing this icon, you always show you the after and the before. The before is always denoted by the original. Okay, So this is how you can see what you have edited and not edited. Okay? Okay, so we come to the basic editing. Let's see. Let's go back to this one first. Okay, so this is the image I shot quite some time ago lah. Okay, this is after editing Milky Way shot. This is completely edited in Olympus software only. So Olympus software can do a certain amount, but you won't be able to do like what other software can do, like Photoshop or even Lightroom, because there are certain controls there that allows you to pull even more information. Okay, but it's actually very good already lah. Okay, so if you, this is actually the image that is something like this okay, but you can edit it until like this Okay, so we find a picture lah. Okay, let's start with this one. I think this one is a good example. Okay, now there are a few things that you need to know. Okay, the first thing is your overexposure and underexposure indicators. So it is here. See these three icons here? You have your grid. If you switch it on, it will show you your grid. Okay, this one is your overexposure or your highlight lah. And then this one is your shadow. Okay, now the blue color one, it means that it is actually under lah. Okay, or near our gamut lah. Okay, now yeah. Okay, so this one is your, you see this one blinking here? I mean this one overexposed already lah. Okay, now to access this one, you don't have to use your mouse also. It's Control U under, Control O over. Okay, over is overexposed Control U is underexposed. Okay, so usually we try to turn this one on. The reason is because we want to know where it has clicked lah. Okay, now for this picture, actually it is actually a little bit bright. Okay, so we are going to, initially I think it will be like this. If you see your page, it will be something like this. Okay, this is what you see. So the first thing you want to do is to adjust the exposure. This is actually a bit too bright. Okay, so you click this. Now to adjust the exposure, there's a lot of ways. I think the first thing your gut instinct will be like this. Boom. Correct. Okay, this gut instinct. But after you do that, you can actually use this plus and minus to adjust in very micro steps. So get it right, get where the thing is right. So that's where your properties come in. You can see your histogram. Okay, so first thing is you adjust the exposure. Then if you want to see before and after, just click this. You will see your original and your after. After exposure. So adjust that. That's your first one. Then after that, you will look at it whether you want to adjust your white balance or not. Okay, so white balance is like this. Once you click in here, it will show a preset. Okay, now my one is set to auto keep warm color off. So maybe you like it a little bit warmer, you can turn it to auto only. Okay, this one is like your camera. You see now it's a little bit greener. Then you can use this. This one is for you to adjust simple bias. That means whether you want it to be redder, greener, or whatever lah. Now if I adjust this, you see the color will change. Now become warmer. See not? Then if I adjust this to magenta a little bit, you will reduce the green a little bit. Okay, so maybe this is what we wanted. Okay, now if you find that you cannot get it, you can do custom white balance. Okay, later we'll do the custom white balance. Okay, so I will show you again. Now this one is your picture mode. This is like your in camera. You can choose a different style to it. So if you like to see how does it look if it's vivid, just click vivid, and then it will become vivid lah. Okay, then your portrait, sepia. You want to see like monotone, monochrome you will turn to black and white. Okay, and so forth Okay, so this is like your camera. Okay, next one, adjust color we'll cover a bit later. Okay, we come to these two, clarity and dehaze. Now this is quite useful. I would usually tell you to use dehaze first, then only clarity, because clarity can make your picture look like this. A bit over lah. Okay, so be careful with clarity lah. Huh? Usually we keep it quite low one. Maybe okay, little. But dehaze is quite useful. Okay, now dehaze allows you to. Okay, it doesn't affect so much, but it changes your contrast a little bit. It's usually useful if you have light. Later I'll show you an image that use dehaze. Okay, now this one is your curve tool. This is like Photoshop idea. You can make your shadows darker, your highlights brighter. Okay, so this is how you control contrast. Okay, you can actually change it to individual color also. You want to, let's say, make it more this one should be cyan, this one redder. See? Okay, then you can do the blue one. You can, this one is yellower, this one is bluer. So you can still control the individual curves. Okay, this one is too advanced to show you. I just give you a rough guide. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, if let's say you mess up everything, you can just come down here. There's a reset. Okay, click the reset and it's done. Okay, and then okay, these three icons. This is undo, redo, reset. Okay, reset, undo. Okay. Now we come to this part, the highlight shadow. Okay, so you can pull back the highlight a little bit. Okay, the software actually allows you more highlight control. On your camera, you can actually do it up to -7, plus -7. Software can allow you to up to -14. Double the amount. Okay, so basically, these are the settings you want. Okay. Okay, so the rest is contrast, saturation, gradation, and color space. Okay, I want to turn on this. Now, if you exit, you will show you blinkies. Blinkies means exit lah, over already lah. Okay. Okay, so you can adjust all this, and then you can compare with your original. Okay, this is original, this is the editor. So there is actually a lot of things you can do with it. These are the basic ones. Okay, now after you finish editing, I think the first thing to come to your mind is how do I export it? Okay, so to export it, you go here, see this icon? You click the icon, then it will ask you where you want to export it to. Okay, set your folder, name, okay, everything. Okay, now if you are the kind of person that likes to put your name on the picture, you can do that from here, add signature. Okay, create new signature, and then you can put it here, see, here, 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 up to you. Okay, you can put an image if you want, or if you don't want, you can put just a simple text, font, the style. Okay, change the color, and then you can also even do a drop shadow. Okay, and if you want to do a image one, I just did one. So this is something. So if you edit this, you will show up there. Then you see my logo here, very small. There, you see the logo? Then I have a shadow and everything. Okay. Okay. So if you do that, if you let's say export it to the, let's just put it to my desktop easier. Okay. Export. Yes. Oh, add signature is here. You just click the export button. Okay. Click your advanced settings. Click advanced settings. Then there's an add signature at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so once you export your picture, you can actually browse your picture easily by doing this. Go to your desktop, then you will show up here. Okay, remember this is a browser. You can browse anywhere you want, so you don't have to go back to Windows Explorer. You can do everything from here. Okay, so once you're here, you can still like zoom in to 100% and to do all the check out whatever you want to do lah. Okay, so this is how you do it. If you do multiple file, you can select the multiple file and export at the same time. Okay, it doesn't have to be one file at a time. Okay. 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 Okay, now I'm going to give you some tips on how to handle Olympus Workspace properly. Okay, now if you see those blinkies, it's actually overexposing. Okay, now you want to know whether you can recover the overexposure lah. What you do is go to exposure compensation and just pull this.
Until it's not good.
Yes. Now if you pull and then if still look wonky funny one that means it's over already. That means on in Olympus Workspace. Maybe other software can. Okay, but if you pull and then it still can that means can already. Okay, so one way is like this. Put it back to 0. Okay, now see this gradation. Now go to gradation, click auto. Auto. Okay, you will see that actually it pulls back a bit more information. Okay, then only do your this one. Okay, what gradation does is actually try to squeeze everything into the dynamic range of your file. Okay, so sometimes when you over or under and then you want to maximize it, switch auto. Okay, but normally please don't use auto because you will make your picture very dark. Okay, because you're using the maximum dynamic range of your file already. That's why when you see a picture that shoots, if you set your camera to auto, you find your picture a bit more clear. Okay, so normally it is still better to shoot in normal. Okay, okay, then only if you want to recover detail, then only use auto. Once you use auto, usually is you adjust your exposure and then you have to come into your curves tool, the tone curve to do some adjustment really. Otherwise it will not work. The contrast will look a bit funny, So like for this case, you need to maybe push a little bit here and push down, then it will look better. Okay, so this is something when you use Workspace you have to think like that. Because we use other software it's different, but for Workspace you have to work like that. Okay, this highlight and shadow tool, okay, if you look at it, it actually tells you the story. It will only affect this area, this point and this point. Okay, so it's meant for minor highlight and shadow adjustment. Okay, whereas if you use other software, you use highlight recovery or shadow recovery, they actually affect this area. So it's different. Okay, so this is how the Olympus Workspace is designed to be. So it is not, they don't have, they never come up with the recovery feature. They only have this feature. So we have to use it like this. Okay, now one example I can show you of that is, I think I have it. Wait, I have to try and remember where is the file. I think it's here. Okay, now this is a good example I show you. Where's the file? Now you look at the stomach. 这里被救了啊，这是我的 fault That means when I shoot it, I was wrong So if you turn on your highlight tool you see if it's like this it's blinking. Correct? So if you pull it back also cannot already. See, it still wash out. That means cannot already. No, don't try in workspace anymore. You cannot, means cannot. Okay? So the workspace tool is actually designed for you to try to shoot correctly in camera. It's not meant for you to rescue image okay? It's meant for you to adjust your images a little bit so that you know you can get the best out of it okay? Like this one. If you look at it you will you see this blinkies? Then this one can. This one can. Usually the red one can. Okay right? So that means if this one can then what you need to do is go to your gradation tool switch it to auto, okay, and then after that is done, then only go up to your exposure compensation and then pull back. The highlight is safe already, whereas the rest is still okay. So this is the trick, okay? So if the highlight is red in color, means recoverable. If the highlight is black in color, blinking black in color, then no need to do already waste your time okay? So these are the tricks okay? Then you can know whether your file is savable or not. So like for this type of file, after this you might find that you might need to adjust either your dehaze, okay, to pull back, or your clarity, okay? So this is how you control it okay? Okay, so we come to another feature. Let me see. Okay, this is okay. If you shoot with the fish eye, the Olympus fish eye, you have this feature called fish eye correction. Okay, it will automatically correct for you. So if you go into your this function and then auto, it's auto already. This one also a bit over already. Okay, almost. Okay, so if you shoot with the fish eye, you can actually correct your fish eye. Now if you look closely, the lines also a bit off, right? So you can actually go to your this tool here, and then go to your keystoning. Okay, you can actually go here. Okay, so you can see, this one is the horizontal. So now straight already. And then you can actually still move, if you see this, means you can move your images. Okay, see here, I'm 10 but I want the pagoda back. So you can actually press this. So maximum is like this. Then you can go some more. Okay, so you see more of the pagoda. Okay, so you can do some basic keystoning also in the software. So exposure, everything you have to try to get correct with the camera, but some of the things you can adjust can be adjusted here. So these are the functions that allow you to adjust, like keystoning, fish eye, okay, distortion correction, aberration and stuff like that. And the creative stuff is here, like if you want to add a vignetting. Okay. Black or white, so you can add a white vignette. Okay. And if you like to play with art filters, you can actually go to art filters and change your filter whichever you want. Okay, all your filters are here. Okay, you can add effects to your filter. You can add like a frame, okay, and stuff. So if you apply, it will show you with the frame. Easily. No need to go into software to do this. I can do it. Okay? Okay, so these are the basic functions that you can do editing. Okay, so cropping is the same. You can crop. Okay, so when you crop, the frame will crop accordingly. Okay, now you can actually this star one allows you to actually save the functions that you use most often into one panel. So if let's say I always use gradation, I can add. Maybe the second thing I do is adjust gradation. I can set it like this. See? And let's say I use dehaze a lot. So let's say I add dehaze and I move my dehaze up to here. Okay, and then okay, then you will see that I have now 4 custom control. Okay? Okay, everyone? Yes? Oh, you just have to click the star icon in your edit panel. Can see it, huh? Yeah, then customize color. Okay? Then you can access all the controls that are available and access it. Okay? Okay, everybody okay now? Okay, then after that, you see this icon here? You can copy whatever you have set, and then you can paste. Then you can go to a next picture. Let's say this picture. Okay, and then paste, apply. Then you apply everything. Okay, so you have like multiple images that are similar. You can copy and paste every little settings, and you can do that. Okay, so these are the settings. Now actually it allows you up to 4 different settings. You see the below one. So you can set one. You can have 4 different settings. Different. Let's say this one is +2. This one is color +5. The other one is whatever you want. Then you just click 1, 2, 3, 4 on it. Then you will copy over. Okay. Okay, let's say this one. See, if I do, I won't touch anything. Very simple. I find that the first thing you touch is this one. For viewer lah. Okay. If you shoot it correctly lah. Nice. No, it adjusts the contrast and then it reduces the haze which is the thing that we don't want unless you want haze so I find that it's easier to do the haze first. The first one should be the haze. Then after that, but you have to be careful maybe not 100 maybe like this. Okay. Then after that you go to your second one, should be your exposure comp. Okay. Then after that, you maybe want to adjust your tone curve because sometimes the contrast is not so right. So you can either use this one or you use contrast. Okay, same one but contrast is a bit less control Okay. Okay, this contrast and saturation you can push it all the way. It doesn't matter because it's a very conservative kind of setting. So you see if I push also not much. a little bit only. Huh? Because this is Olympus standard. So they don't allow you to push like extreme contrast and extreme saturation. So normally I would much prefer to use curves. So like I just pull down the black and push up the white. Okay, then you can actually compare. You can compare the previous one and so as you can see, it actually makes a lot of difference also. Okay. Okay. Next one, let's go to okay. Okay, so we come to this one. Okay, now if you look closely, you see there's a crop mark there. See this white line. Okay, that means that when I shoot it, I set my camera to a certain crop ratio, so it will show you one. So this is 16:9. Okay, the reason why is because when I shoot this, I wanted to shoot the moving parts. Okay, so this is actually a time lapse. So if you look at it closely, nothing changed much. Okay, no changes. Now, so what can we do with this? Okay, now once you bring into your computer, you can actually do quite a few things. Okay, let's take this one. Let's take this one. Until here. Okay. Now, see this one? Time lapse. This is called time lapse. So when you click this, you will go to here. Okay? You will create a movie from here. So you can preview it. There's my preview button. Okay. So I can, if you import it and then you want to quickly have a look first, see what happens, just click your preview button. It will generate a preview for you and show you. Okay, so you can play as many times as you want to see the image. Okay, now the best part about this software is you see there's this pan and zoom. Okay, it allows you to zoom. So you see start. Okay, so let's say I want the start to be like this. Okay, let's say okay, I want the start to be here, but I want it to be from the bottom. Okay, and then I want it to end. This is the end frame. Okay, I want it to end this way. Let's say I want it to end about here. Okay, if you click OK, and then you do a preview again, now you see it's different already. See, it's moving already. Okay. Okay, so like this is too fast. So what you need to do is you need to change your rate. So this one you can change it to, let's say, 15. So it's slower. Okay, then you can preview again. Okay, this is a preview, so it's a bit rough. So after that, you can actually just export it. Let's just put it to the desktop again, so it's easier. Okay, I'm going to create a 1920. I'm going to set it to 15. Fine. Okay. See? Okay, then it will create a movie for you automatically.
If you shoot your time lapse in RAW, then after that you convert to movie, export, it automatically convert to JPEG for you.
Convert to movie for you.
Movie lah.
So you can shoot your RAW, edit your RAW, then do also can. It doesn't matter. Okay, so done already lor. So you can go back and check it out. See. Okay, so you can move it lah. You need a longer footage lah. Okay, but you can do this. You can like do from left to right. You can do all can be done. So if you shoot long enough, then you have enough footage frames to do that. Okay, so this one is your time lapse. Next year Penang Hill we can do lor. If you are coming to the Penang Hill, you shoot a long time lapse, you can come back and do whatever you want. So you can shoot wider. Because remember when you shoot, you are 5K. But when you explore is 2K, so you have a lot of room, the quality will still be very, very high. Okay?
When you shoot time lapse, you can all go in JPEG.
You can shoot in JPEG, but if you want to shoot in RAW, it's fine.
So in RAW, you convert to movie, then you need to edit again.
No, if you don't edit, it's already edited. When you import your RAW file into Lightroom, Workspace, it is already edited to the setting in your camera. Okay, so this is the function of the what you call time lapse. Okay, now we come. Oh yeah. Okay, collection. Now, initially I also don't know how to use this Then only recently I found out how to use this. Okay. Okay, so I have this picture. No, this is not the picture. Okay, so you might have a lot of pictures. You might have taken a lot of pictures, but you have some favorites like you like. Let's say I like lions. So I want one folder of lions throughout the 10 years that I shot. Okay, so you can actually create a new collection called lions. Okay, called lions. Okay, once you do that, you can actually add to collection. Sorry. Collection are like albums, okay? So let's say you can select first or select later, also fine. So let's say create new one called lions. Okay, so now you have one file here, So let's say if I click this and then I choose. Sorry, I made this. Okay, so I choose this. So you can click this and drag this and put it into your line folder. Okay, so once you're in your line folder, it doesn't matter where you are. You click on your line folder, it will only show you all your lion pictures. Okay, so the purpose is for you to organize it, so you can create as many collections as you want, like your favorite pictures, so that you don't have to go and keep on searching like crazy for everything. Okay, so this is why the collections are there. You punya tak ada? Tak keluar. If you don't see, it's alternate N. Press alternate N. New. Collection N. You need to open your browser first. Okay? It's in your browser on your left hand side. Okay? Okay, we are going offline now. Thank you for watching.